Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about label. Our learning objectives for today is number 1, to analyze the social function and information in a label. Number 2, to compare two labels. What do you know about label? And why do we need to read a label before buy a product? Okay, for clear information, please watch this video until the end. What is a label? Label is a small piece or plastic which give information about a product. Jadi, label adalah potongan kertas atau plastik yang kecil yang berisi informasi tentang sebuah produk. Where can we find it? We can find label on food or drink package and medicine package. Di mana kita bisa menemukan label? Jadi, kita bisa menemukan label di bungkus makanan, bungkus minuman, dan kotak atau kardus obat-obatan. What does label tell us about? Lalu, apa saja informasi yang kita dapatkan dari suatu label? Number 1, name or brand of the product. It's usually written in a big letter. Jadi, merek atau nama dari suatu barang yang ditulis dengan huruf besar dan biasanya berada di depan kemasan. Number 2, description. It's usually written after name or brand of the product. Jadi, biasanya description berisi keterangan tentang produk tersebut. Number 3, content. Content adalah isi. Jika produk tersebut berbentuk padat, maka menggunakan satuan gram. Tapi, jika produk tersebut berbentuk cair, maka menggunakan satuan mililiter. Number 4, ingredients. Ingredients adalah komposisi atau bahan-bahan apa saja yang ada di produk tersebut. Number 5, direction to use or instruction, yaitu cara menggunakannya atau instruksinya. Number 6, direction to store, yaitu bagaimana cara penyimpanannya. Misalnya, jika kita membeli Yakult, so we must store it in the refrigerator. Jadi, kita butuh menyimpan Yakult di kulkas. Number 7, expiration date, yaitu tanggal kadaluarsa dari produk tersebut. Tetapi tidak semua produk ada tanggal kadaluarsanya. Tanggal kadaluarsa bisa ditemukan di bagian atas, bawah, samping, depan, ataupun belakang produk. Jadi letaknya tidak tentu ya. Why do we need to read a label before buy a product? Kenapa kita perlu untuk membaca label sebelum beli sebuah produk? Number 1, to get detailed information about a product. Jadi, untuk mengetahui informasi secara detail tentang produk tersebut. Number 2, to choose which product is safe for us. Yang kedua, untuk memilih produk mana yang aman untuk kita. Number 3, to avoid negative effect of the product. Yang ketiga yaitu untuk menghindari efek negatif dari suatu produk. That's all my explanation for today. I hope is it clear for you. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Have you Have you watched the video? Sudah menonton video tentang labelnya? Video. Do you have any question about label? Ada yang punya pertanyaan, ada yang mau tanya tentang label? Tell me your name, your number, and ask question. That's the first questions. How about the second questions? Any questions? Ada yang mau tanya lagi? The third, ada yang tanya lagi, yang ketiga. If there is no questions, we will discuss about the first questions. If there is no questions, we will discuss first questions. Sharifah ask me about does a label must have seven information? Tujuh informasi yang sudah ada di materi kita di Edmodo. Yeah, before I answer, I give you opportunity to share it. Me silakan yang mau jawab.
I'm Raya. I think no, because we learn about label. They have different information of their label.
Raya answer that she thinks label doesn't have seven information. Jadi menurut Kaya tidak harus punya tujuh informasi dari label tersebut, because we learn about label of food, drink, and medicine. Jadi karena kita belajar tiga materi di label di sini, yaitu tentang makanan, minuman, dan obat. They have different information. Jadi mereka punya informasi yang berbeda. Next questions. Mungkin ada yang bisa menjawab. Pertanyaan selanjutnya di situ Faizah asked about the statement to avoid negative effect of the product. I will try to answer. This is the example. If you want to buy drink for your father, even though you know that your father suffered diabetes, so you cannot buy the drink because it will has negative effect for your father. Nah, jadi maksudnya begini, ketika kita tahu ayah kita punya diabetes, tapi kita mau membelikan makanan yang ternyata full gula, kita sudah tahu bahwa maka efek negatif dalam fat kita. Makanya jika sudah tahu kalau yang full sugar banyak gulanya, mengandung gula, maka tidak akan orang yang punya diabetes. Okay. Do you understand?
Okay, I hope you are all understand. If there is no questions,
Okay, I have all under. If there is no questions, make a group with 4 members. I have shared a group worksheet in Modo. You can discuss for 20 minutes. After this, we will meet again in Zoom meeting. Okay, thank you. Okay, Via, you can start.
Mulai, Miss.
Yeah. Okay.
What is the purpose of this label? To give detailed information about the medicine. Analyze the information that you get from the label. Information, name or brand of product, statement for drugs, description, clear blackness, set a short content. Now, ingredients, glycerins, glabra in vinegar of Finlandish menthol. Dedication to wash others and children over 6 years. This one will save in your money every 2 hours as needed. Discretion to store fail to expiration date now.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, Via, you can start.
Mulai, Miss.
Yeah. Okay.
What is the purpose of this label? To give detailed information about the medicine. Analyze the information that you get from the label. Information, name or brand of product, statement for drugs, description, relative, clear blackness, set a short content. Now, ingredients, glycerins, glabra in vinegar of Finlandish mental. The question to wash others and children's over years. This look not one will say in your month every 2 hours as needed. Discretion to store fail to expiration date now.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now let's make a conclusion for our learning today. Okay, who wanna try to give a conclusion? Tell me your name and your number and tell us about the conclusion. Okay, wanna try to make a conclusion? Nuri Zahara, Yulia Rahman, or Afni Gilang, or another students. Silakan yang membuat kesimpulan dari pembelajaran kita hari ini.
Dan Yulia, Miss.
Okay, Yulia. Okay.
One.
Okay.
Label is small piece of plastic which gives information about a product. We can label on food or drink, and medicine. We need to read a label before buying a product to get detailed information about a product. To choose which product is safe for us. To have negative effect of the product.
The first conclusion from Yulia. Okay, how about the next conclusion? Untuk kesimpulan yang selanjutnya, mungkin ada yang membuat kesimpulan selain dari yang Yulia sebutkan tadi. Okay, the next conclusion. Ada yang bisa buat kesimpulan selanjutnya?
I am Nuri Zahara, number 26.
Okay, Nuri Zahara. Okay. Please read your conclusion.
We can get information in the label. 1. Name or brand of the product. 2. Description. 3. Content. 4. Ingredients. 5. Direction to use or instruction. 6. Direction to store. 7. Expiration date.
Thank you, Nuri Zahara. Okay, we will discuss about the conclusion for today. Yulia tell us about description of label and why do we need to read a label before buy a product. And then Nuri Zahara tell us about some information in a label. Nah, jadi seperti yang sudah disebutkan Yulia tadi, the description of label. Jadi, label is a small piece or plastic which give information about a product. Nah, jadi di situ label adalah semacam selembar kertas kecil atau dari plastik yang memberi informasi tentang sebuah produk. And then Yulia says that we need to read a label before buy a product. Jadi kita butuh baca labelnya sebelum membeli produk. Jadi tujuannya to get detail information, ya benar. Jadi untuk mendapat informasi secara detail. Kemudian juga to choose which product is safe for us. Jadi untuk milih produk yang mana yang bagus untuk kita. Kemudian juga to avoid negative effect. Nah, jadi untuk menghindari negative effect dari produk tersebut. And then Nuri Zahara answer, we can get information in the label. Yeah, there are 7 information. The first name or brand of the product, jadi brand dari produknya, description, content, bahannya, store dan expiration date. Nah, 7 informasi tersebut tidak harus semuanya ada di label. Nah, jadi bisa saja direction to store atau sebenarnya tidak masalah. Okay, that's the conclusion from Nuri Zahara and Yulia. And for all students, you can learn again about label. I also shared reflection sheet in Edmodo. Silakan diisi nanti lembar refleksinya. You can answer and send your sheet in comment box. Jadi kemudian nanti selanjutnya kalian bisa kirim lagi hasil jawaban kalian dari refleksi tersebut di kotak komentar di Edmodo. And then don't forget to do the second worksheet. Saya juga sudah menyediakan lembar tugas yang kedua. Jadi do this by yourself. Jadi hari kali ini dikerjakan sendiri, mandiri. I will wait until tomorrow at 7 p.m. sampai besok jam 7 pagi. Okay, because the time is over, you can continue with another teacher. Next week we will study about label. So see you next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.